Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so the first episode of Beauty Show My Beautiful Life aired by 9 p.m. So I remember I told you guys it was to air by 9:30 p.m. and yeah, Izini actually thought it was 9:30 p.m. But apparently it's actually 9 p.m. on Mondays and a repeat on Wednesdays on at 9:30 p.m. So I kind of like missed up the time and I ended up not watching it in real time. But thanks to recording and rewinding and all that, I was able to watch it. So in this video I'm going to be like summarizing everything that happened in this episode and let you guys know what I think about everything that happened in this episode. So this is like the opening episode. So I wasn't really expecting much because like it's the first episode, so you would have a lot of narration here and there. And yes, just like Erica's own, I was right. A lot of narration went into this first episode. So yes, we saw the whole makings or the behind the scenes, that was where it started. The whole behind the scenes of everything that, went into what's that called? The opening scene, that opening scene, she wears different dresses. Yeah, they showed us, the makeup, the settings, what actually went into all that, how her team, put together everything in 48 hours, the different dresses she wore, that she introduced herself to us. This is like an introduction, right? So Beauty is, narrating, letting us know that even though she's a Gen Z, she's a millennial by heart, talked us through the different outfits she was wearing, the suit, the edgy one with a crown, the tulle dress and all that. Yes, guys, that was like the first 6 minutes of the show. That was what it was about. Then after that commercial break, then we came back and yeah, she was in her bed sleeping apparently. Yes, guys. So she was woken up by a call from Kemen. Now, for those of you who do not know who Kemen is, he was once a Big Brother, Naija ex-housemate from Segobe season. He too was disqualified. Yes, guys. But he has now worked on himself. He's now become like this celebrity, fitness trainer. Yes, guys. So apparently he is, Beauty's fitness trainer for like 2 years from what Beauty said. Yes, guys. So he calls her up asking her, okay, you're coming to the gym, right? So Beauty was like, no, but she's been working. And Kemen was like, oh, working and working out are two different things. Are you coming to the gym? At the end of the day, Beauty promised to come to the gym the next Monday, that if she doesn't come, that Kemen should delete her number. And Kemen was like, you know what? I am not going to delete your number. And the funny thing I find here is that Kemen actually calls her Takura, not Beauty. Yes, guys. And Beauty is, okay, in her narration, she was actually funny about the whole fitness thing. I mean, I understand her. Not a lot of us like, working out. Yes, but she says despite all her not working out, she still remains a size 6. So that was like the fitness scene. So after Kemen drops the call, in comes a call from Adekunle. Yes, guys. So Adekunle, wakes her up. Apparently Adekunle was already, in her area to see her. Yes, guys. So she asked Adekunle, have you dropped your mom? Apparently Adekunle went to drop his mom. Yes, guys. So while we're waiting for, after the conversation and we're waiting for Adekunle to show up, we are now introduced to her housekeeper stroke house help, Chinyere. Yes, guys. Now, okay, let me leave my observation for now. Let me just narrate everything, sha. So Chinyere walks in, like a butler and asks, Beauty, what would you like to have for breakfast? And Beauty says, oh, do you have pancakes? And, she goes to the kitchen, to, make breakfast for Beauty. And Beauty talks about Chinyere, how Chinyere is like her house help and also her housekeeper. She's not a cook, but she actually does the job too. That she loves Chinyere so much because Chinyere is actually, very, hands-on, in the house. So Chinyere, we saw her frying pancakes, but for some reason she did not bring the pancakes first. So she actually brought this juice that looks brown. I think she juiced it up. And then even Beauty was like, what is this? is, because people of God, that juice was actually looking like a morogu, herbs. Yes, guys, it was looking like a bowl. So Chinyere leaves the room, then Beauty sips the drink, then she takes the drink with her alongside her phone and walks to the living room. And Adekule walks in, yes, guys, and that was when Chinyere brought her breakfast, the pancakes, sausages, and all that. And Adekule was like, oh, I mean, this breakfast is for me or it's for us. And she was like, no, it's for me. So they talked, Beauty related the whole conversation she had with Kemen about her not working out. Adekule also said that he was panting while walking up the stairs, that he's not fit. Both of them agreed that both of them were not fit, and at some point, when she wanted to like leave, I think Adekule was going home and she was like, seeing him off, and somehow when she wanted to stand up, Adekule lifted her, which was kind of cool. Yes, guys. And at some point, Adekule had to put her down so that she would not hit her head, on the wall because of the door. Yes, guys. So Beauty also went on to tell us that, she and Adekule actually became friends outside of the house, even though they actually did not have, any friendship in the house because they never got time to talk. So Adekule came out, extended a hand of friendship to her. And of course, that was where their friendship was born. There is nothing like a relationship between the both of them. It's strictly platonic. Yes, guys. So I think she actually wanted to let you guys know. Now, the next scene after the commercial break, we had JMK coming to meet Beauty at home. So JMK apparently has been Beauty's friend for 5 years? You all know JMK, ex-bbnaija housemate from the Shanya Eye season. Yes, guys. So that was where this whole thing kind of like turned more interesting for me, because they talked about the things that happen in the house, the disqualifications, Groovy and all that. So Beauty actually narrated the whole thing, saying that, she felt she disappointed a lot of people, that looked up to her or that had faith in her, that she dropped who she was, and came into the show a different person, which was her biggest mistake. She talked about Groovy, saying that she thinks that Groovy was not really sincere. Yes, guys. Also, while discussing with, JMK, she also let us know that she broke the rules. That's why she was disqualified. She takes the blame. She's not blaming any other person for it. She talks about the different, therapy or counseling she had after the disqualification. I think too, apparently it was JMK that came to pick her. JMK also told her how, she was sitting alone in the house watching when she was disqualified. She was like, oh, why, Beauty? Why? That even Beauty's mom had to call JMK to ask, is this really how your friend behaves? And at some point, JMK was like, she didn't even know who Beauty was in the house, because, I mean, why would she be behaving the way she behaved? A lot of people thought that this is who she is. At some point, Beauty, JMK also said that she actually thought it's a spiritual attack. Maybe somebody has cast a spell on her, that, they wanted to like organize a prayer for her because that isn't who, she knew Beauty to be. Beauty also talks about that she was that girl that said when she's going to get into the house, no boys, no everything, but look at her now. I mean, look at where she is. She also, they talked about the whole disqualification experience, how she was living in denial. It took her like 2 weeks, even to handle her phone. She didn't really want to handle her phone. A lot of people, were saying they love her online and all that, but also a lot of people were calling her different names. I think at that point, that was when she broke down and was crying, when she was having her monologue. She talked about, people don't understand that there is, a person before the brand, people calling her all sorts of names and all that, all names that do not represent who she is. And basically, that was the show. At some point, she was like, she couldn't take it anymore, and she walked away from the set. Yes, guys. So that was really, the show. In summary, I know I tried. Anyways, what do I think about this? Honestly, I'm going to be very, very candid with you guys, just like I was with you guys when I analyzed the whole Erica's show that year. Some of the part of this show actually looks forced, not real. Yes, one thing I know about most of multi-choice reality TV shows, they are not actually always sincere. They are not actually always real. Looking at the part of Chinyere, the house help, she was at just some point she was standing like somebody that was forced to say what she said, act the way she acted. It didn't actually depict, any form of realness, honestly. But I mean, quality, yes, check, it covered quality, but a lot of things. And I also didn't understand why MultiChoice had to put in that footage of Groovy and Beauty. I really don't understand it though. That's why, I put in my community post, Groovy don't suffer sha, because I really didn't understand that. But I guess they were trying to let us know, okay, this is what happened and she has moved past it. I hope and pray that we'll never get to see anything Big Brother again moving forward, because it will be like, somehow the whole Adekule conversation with Beauty, are you telling me that that's the only discussion they had? It was giving. I'm like, okay. But honestly, for me, I feel like my best part that I felt was actually real was maybe the crying part. Maybe it's a 50-50 thing. Then the first part where they were talking about, the opening scene and all that. Yeah, that was that's the talkative Beauty I saw in the show. Yeah. Some of the scenes didn't look sincere to me, but I hope moving forward, it gets better. I expect more in the coming episodes, but in the first episode, I really didn't have any expectations because I know it's just going to be an introduction. So, yeah, but I hope and pray that next time Chinyere gets to act better. That's what I think about it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to all of you for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinne Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.